What does it really take to make a difference in this world? Nothing else but your mind. Now, watch this particular video and I'll be right back. But before then, this is Kinging with Doreen, and I'll see you after the video. That particular video, you discover that our world is practically changing. I mean, things are beginning to go the way that they are not supposed to go, and that is because the mindset of people are shifting. People are changing their mindset. People have become selfish, and they think that, you know what, it is better. I've heard people say things like, be selfish, focus on you. Focus on you in the world where God brought you as a light. God made you a light in this world. There is so much darkness, and God brought you, and you want to focus on you. Your life is not about you. I've said this before in my other videos. Your life is not about you. There are people out there that God has brought you to transform their lives. It's not about you. You cannot say, focus on you, be selfish. Excuse you, be selfish in this world? Nah, you cannot be selfish. Look at this particular situation of this boy. I know, although it's a social experiment, but if it was true, this is what would have happened. People would have just kept quiet and this boy would have been kidnapped. What would you do if this particular thing happened before you? What would you do? I'd like you to leave your comments, leave your answer in the comments below. You can't be selfish. This is not a word for selfish people. God brought you into this world to make a change. So when things are going wrong and you see them, you should be able to speak up. You should be able to act. But act with the wisdom of God, of course. Don't just jump into a situation that God did not ask you to change. Okay, so there are different levels. Sometimes these things are done as a trap, to trap God's people. But you should be able to, God's wisdom should lead you to tell you, okay, you know what, act in this situation or don't act in that situation. That is why you need God's wisdom. So how do you get God's wisdom? It's by having a spirit in you. By activating a spirit in you. Jesus has already been made unto us the embodiment of wisdom. So if you have the Spirit of God, one of his spirits is wisdom. I said that in my former video. One of his spirits is the spirit of wisdom. So this particular spirit of wisdom leads you, guides you, shields you, directs you, so you can't fall prey, you can't fall into scam, all those things will just be far from your life. All those negative things will just be far from your life once you have the spirit of wisdom working inside of you. So you've been brought into this world as a light. So let your light so shine that men may see the goodness and the glory and the graciousness and the righteousness of your Father. Don't keep life to yourself and say be selfish. Please, don't be selfish. This world is not for selfish people. This purpose-driven life is not for selfish people. If you want to change lives, you cannot be selfish at all. You cannot be selfish. So act. Even in your immediate environment, act. In your family, act. You see something going wrong, speak up. Learn to speak up. I've already told you, speak with the wisdom of God, of course. Learn to speak up. Don't allow the devil get a hold of our world while we are still here. It's not rapture yet. While we are still here, you need to Stand your ground. You are the salt of the earth. Stand your ground. Things cannot go wrong in your office and you are there. Things cannot go wrong in your family and you are there. Stand your ground. Learn to speak up. Learn to ask for God. Learn to move. Don't be scared. Please. This is really heartbreaking, honestly. But thank God for the other guys that were able to speak up for that particular girl. This is how you make a change. This is how you make a difference, by speaking up. Speak up in your school. Speak up in your home. I'm not saying speak against your parents or speak against your elders. No, there's a way you communicate issues. There's a way you communicate your answer. There's a way you communicate your opinion. Learn to speak up the right way. Learn to speak up against evil. Speak up for your siblings. Speak up for your friends. Speak up for your classmates. Speak up for your colleagues. Don't be allowing everybody to speak against one particular colleague that you know that this person is innocent and then you add your own. No. Do the right thing. Speak up. God has brought you here for a purpose. God has brought you here for change. Be that change. And that's it for today's episode of Kinging with Doreen. Do leave a comment, like I've already said. Tell me what you do in that particular situation. And do leave an inspiring comment also for other people to gain from when they come to this video and to this channel. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this particular YouTube channel, so that you'll be able to get a notification whenever we post a new video. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.